Hi, everyone. I'm Heather, Floreo's Director of Customer Success, and I'm joined today by my colleagues Marcia and John for another trip to Floreo's Harmony Forest.
Hi everyone, I'm John. I'm one of Floreo's game designers and engineers, and today we're going to talk about Magic Mix. Who's next? Uh, so in this lesson, the learner and up to three characters take turns adding ingredients to a cauldron. We're returning to Harmony Forest and we get to meet more new friends. In this case, Alejandro, Diana, and Mira. Representation, diversity, inclusion are paramount. Our hope is that for every learner to find a connection with someone within the Floreo universe. And now I'm going to pass it to Marcia. She's going to tell us about the objective of the lesson and a few other things.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marcia. I'm Director of Therapy Content at Floreo. And yes, the objective of this lesson is designed around the concept of turn taking. So the learner gets a visual cue and they are guided to engage in a play activity, understanding and practicing turn taking with peers. Three main components of the lesson. The first is visual guidance. So as you can see, each character, including the learner, has a unique ingredient that they are adding into this cauldron. And the ingredient that needs to be added next bubbles over the top of the cauldron, serving as a visual cue for the learner, indicating whose turn is next. There's also a component of feedback. So in this lesson, there's both positive reinforcement as well as corrective feedback. So when the learner successfully guides the turn-taking sequence, the characters respond with specific verbal praise and encouraging comments. If the learner incorrectly identifies whose turn is next, one of the characters will provide feedback, the correct sequence, and then the learner has the opportunity to try again. So if they were to have either the learner goes out of turn or indicates that it's one of the other characters to go out of turn, whoever was supposed to go, the learner will be informed. So the character will say it was your turn, or they'll say it was my turn. The last component of this lesson is a final reward. So after all the ingredients have been added into the cauldron, a very cool magical creature will appear out of it. It might be a unicorn, it could be a flying pig, it could be a phoenix, but it acts as the reward for the learner and the other characters, further reinforcing the value of play and take turns. This lesson is designed for anyone learning the importance of turn-taking, patience, and collaborative activities. I did forget to mention that the other component of this lesson is also waiting, right? When it's not your turn to add the ingredient, you have to wait for other people to have their turns. The use of the visual cues and positive feedback makes it suitable for a really wide age range. However, we are primarily targeting younger learners around 6 to 10 who are still working on the basics of social interaction. The other piece that I wanted to mention about this lesson is that you don't have to necessarily be a speaking learner. This lesson is accessible to those who are non-vocal, non-speaking. You can just look in the direction of that character and point to them to indicate when it's their turn to go. John, please tell us a little bit about how playing this lesson can enhance learning.
Thanks, Marcia. So let's quickly go over some of the features we've added to enhance learning. Engaging with and playing alongside the other characters is going to make the experience feel like a real-life group activity. Each character, including the learner, gets a unique ingredient to contribute to the potion. These ingredients change each time the learner plays the lesson. We can also adjust the difficulty of the lesson to suit the learner's capabilities. Adding more characters or including conversation questions enhances the complexity of a progressive challenge. And finally, there's an option to include up to 3 conversation questions that NPCs will ask the learner, such as, what's your favorite animal / color / food? These questions promote communication and expression and are tied in with the storyline of creating the potion. Thanks everyone so much for joining us on this Fireside chat. I'll see you all next time.